All right, people, big up on yourself. So, you go on. I don't know. I just there Jamaica people and I vex. They say, oh, some local fool that for this the president. Yes, and original president Donald Trump's. No. The president had truth. And me telling before the president even telling you. Me tell you it's not coronavirus, it's Chinese flu. Yes, sir. No, it's not really that Jamaica people. Because black people was a Caribbean and sea breeze in a good day. But to enough of them now, the Chinese got them covered by them ass. Them want to swing with the Chinese them. Remember now? From the first week, the outbreak that broke out of China, China could have called the American people and tell them about it. And call the British people and tell them about it. Call everybody and say, yo, you know, so we got a crisis in our country. We got a thing our virus broke. And it's going to destroy the country. So they look for the plane them. And I want to try to come help with it. No. China deliberately make it get away. A good thing say, it can't really do black people nothing. So now, President Trump's tell the truth and they want to beat the man. Because the whole of them, China got them by them crutches. If I look at Jamaican Prime Minister, remember now, I see him quarantine, Bull Bear. What Bull Bear, ladies and gentlemen? Bull Bear is the only place in Jamaica. Not the only place, but one of the only places in Jamaica. Wow. If you ever say Chinese virus reach, would I tell a lie? Because first thing, the Chinese virus, coronavirus itself, you know, different from the Chinese virus, people. You understand? Because China created the Chinese virus just for sell their medicine and cripple the Western economic system, which it work. Them careful planet people, I'm telling you. But if one of us long, I make China get out with these people, I'm telling you, we're not going to forget it all our days of life, because you have to go on now. First thing now, China don't like black people. China don't like white people. They do business with them because they have to. And them do business with white people and black people because they want the money and they want to capture back and need slavery. But not physical slavery, economical slavery. No. Our Jamaican president, prime minister, I don't know if it was a clone or the real president, because he got China last time, a couple of years ago, and come back, he hasn't been the same. So people, I remember you know, I never tell you nothing what go wrong, you know. No matter if one metal in there first, when you say a shaggy me talk, you know, always say, it become reality. So, what China do? China sacrifice millions of them people to make billions take over the world. People, the small price China pay for get the victory there. And be trying to eat that. And then when time it come now, people, it's what China do. Well, they kill out themselves in the West or not even get the flu. Just the media, China make use and panic, you know. No. All the people at Jamaica and Caribbean are run up and going to don't set people, you know. All my family, I don't say things too. But most of them lose for Jamaica. Remember the people? When all else fail and everybody give up in their life, one somebody, one country, the whole world has looked to for a rough life, Jamaica. From Bob Marley days, Marcus Garvey days, Martin Maplana, Empress Lassie, Queen Elizabeth, everybody come at Jamaica. Jamaica, we are the balance. But everybody get licky down at Jamaica. Most of the people get licky. The Rasta man now preach again. The real Christian now preach again. Remember, say Jamaica are the light of the world. So when the others are country them turn idiot and turn fool and make China trick them, I kind of expect it. I never really expect it. China, they go fuck up everyone, so mine, so. But I never think it's up to Jamaica. When we have good prime minister like Edward Seago, that thing that could happen. First thing, Seago that turned to spiritual thing, and Seago that turned to herbs, and Seago that matter of fact. Mr. Seago that find the best doctor them and ask them professionality about it first, and Mr. Seago that go on Google and Google what is coronavirus, and Mr. Seago that find out where it come from. Michael Mann did the same thing. When we have good prime minister like the Honorable Bruce Golding, notice I never like the Labor Day massacre thing. But different from that, he was one of the best prime ministers Jamaica's ever seen. Now Andrew Holness, who come from Ministry of Education to Prime Minister, I thought would have been the greatest prime minister, I swear to God. I confess, I vote for him. Confess. Worst mistake. Worst mistake ever make. Just to come say Andrew Holness, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the land of L.A. Lewis, the land of Usain Bolt, the land of Bob Marley, come embarrass me internationally. Yes, there is a thing in coronavirus. It's real. It was a mild symptom of a flu. But what about China? It wasn't coronavirus, it was Chinese flu. A Chinese virus. And if they want to blame the Americans, or the Americans make it drop and kill a bunch of people. And then they cover it up on a coronavirus. But when they get out and the people start leak the video and China where they make kill off. I mean, I hear nobody talk about that, but everybody want to jump on President Trump's, but through the man tell the truth. Say it's not coronavirus, it's Chinese flu, and I've been telling you that a long time. We not blame the Chinese people. They're innocent. I wouldn't ask for hate Chinese people, because they're just business people going about them lawful business. We love Chinese people. We love black people, we love African people, we love white people, we love all nations. But the Chinese government, them is corrupt. And the government is not people. Is that the people? It's the government. They have good government, they have bad government, and Chinese government people is some possible, some asshole. Let me legitimate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from day one, the Chinese swore to them grave, said they have to destroy the Western religion, the Western way of life. And this is no joke. You can Google it. You understand? So what am I doing now? First thing, they want to weaken the British government. They want to weaken the US government. Because they see them to column there as them blockage. Them already almost cramp Germany. Them already almost get out Sweden. They just me see that. Them go over Africa and get out Mugabe. And from they get out Mugabe, the place just destroy. The worst. Anyway, the Chinese them got people, them suck it out and left it dry. Chinese them don't believe in building your economy. They believe in lending your economy money, put in a debt, and then boom, suck it dry, and then the index of them control the country underneath the business embargo. That's what they're trying to do with Jamaica. They tried it already now. And through me and some Maroons down here, and some artists down here, lash out against it. Andrew Wallace did have to go back to the square board. Now the Chinese them say, hey, oh, control Jamaica now. So them just call back Andrew Wallace and say, yeah, Andrew. I call back the clothes Prime Minister. Because Andrew Wallace, what I didn't know was a pretty face boy. Was a hot boy. Now the ugly Prime Minister, I can't Andrew Wallace people. That is a clone. Same like how them clone Buju Banton and them want for clone for type. Them clone Andrew Wallace people. If that is our Prime Minister, I will write a letter of apology. But that is not our Prime Minister people. Because nowhere, no Jamaica Prime Minister can be so illiterate. Fundamentally speaking, on a economical standpoint, nowhere a Prime Minister can come on national TV in a Jamaica, the home of sunshine, where them say coronavirus further. In the land of sea, where no virus can survive because sea is salt water. I see it a bleach and salt water. The Chinese mix. I just call them country work. Google it if you don't like to tell. Then they make them medicine now, what them don't know, so they have the medicine and start selling and give back to the other local poor countries. Them. The medicine, whatever, people, I tell you, don't take the medicine, you know. It's a shockwave, you know. Why would the Chinese invent this medicine? And why would they invent the virus? They know so one time they invent this virus, people is gonna want demand for it. But them know so them could put the virus on people just so. So what them do now, put that for them country, kill off a couple millions of them people, then make it spread in a local 1 or 2 countries, but it's not in the Caribbean people. So them say, all right, the black people are not immune to this. So how we're gonna get it to the black people now? Put black people under scare tactics too. Get to all of the licky prime minister and the politician them what owe the Chinese the money and say, yeah, we're going now. You guys spread it, say this thing's gotta kill your nation. So it done a kill off for them nation already and it can't hide anymore. So people say them nation are dead off. So them just so boom now. Look at 1 and 2 of them victims in America. Because they know so the white people them are dead. Not so fast like the Chinese victim, because the Chinese eat that kind of crap. And I like what we eat vegetables and tomato and all these things. So now, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump said it like what it is. It's a Chinese virus. You see Donald Trump's a word? Donald Trump's got it pat. So all of you Americans, stop on worrying. But Donald Trump's nothing wrong with the quarantine, people. I never said nothing wrong with the 14 days of quarantine, what the Prime Minister everybody said. But what was wrong now was when our Prime Minister come on national TV. The land of the smart, the land of the most cunning people on the planet, Jamaicans. We Jamaicans, we broke all codes, we solve all puzzles before we even have a computer. We make Bandula phone call before we from ICAS phone call and we never got one school to learn about it. Jamaican are the most smartest. See if one come out to scamming. African American invent scamming, but when Jamaicans go into the scamming, Jamaican take it on a different level. Jamaica is the most smartest people. Jordan Maxwell take spelling bee to a limit to level for ban Jamaica from it. Colin Powell, Michael Jackson mother, Jamaicans. Marcus Garvey inspired the whole entire world. United Nation movements come from Marcus Garvey. Everybody come to Jamaica, come talk to Marcus Garvey. And to believe that we have a prime minister what dunce like that. Come on national TV, come tell the Jamaican people that coronavirus is going to kill them rapidly. And he expects a whole heap of people get dead by the next couple of days. And panic the Jamaican people. When the prime minister should have just Google it. Because nowadays Google making everything. I went in on the World Health Organization website and read up what is coronavirus. Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister Andrew Wallace. That's what they have Google for, and that's what they have the advisors for. Because I never studied myself. I'm looking 12-year-olds. I say, Gabriel, go and him read it out to me. I said, Daddy, we not people coronavirus is only barely dangerous to people in them 80 and 90-year-old who have other miles like arthritis, diabetes, one more thing. And when they catch a coronavirus, it probably damage them up a little bit. But if they take 2 look Panadol and go to the doctor fast, coronavirus cannot do them nothing. And we have a prime minister who locked down a whole parish 9 miles Bull Bay and beyond. And have the people down there suffer dead for hungry. If we never go down there, if the people never come on national TV, the people down there suffer. And in barely said, look at food them down there, that don't trust us food. Because I'm not down there for some Chinese food, I'm going to give the people them. Or some food with the Chinese virus tonight, not the coronavirus, the Chinese virus. Because I went over there, people, and there was not one somebody over there sick, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing what was over there are some hungry belly people. People who can't go about them daily business. People who can't get to go hustle them look money. Some people who have them 6 and 5 pitney and each up in a house for nearly couple of weeks, a couple of days. Don't have nothing to eat. I got about 200,000 out of food, ladies and gentlemen. Ask anybody over there. I'm going to give it. It wasn't enough. Big up the security to them. Because the security them said, Mr. Lewis, we can't, we just get orders, And we say, yes, security will understand. The people themselves understand the security to them. That's why the people don't revolt. Because that's what them always do. Send me good police, and send me good soldiers, them, pan some look at ye that move, and believe, and for the people, them hate the soldier and the police, but the people in Jamaica get sense now. The people them know, say, orders, them get for the politician, them. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, anytime L.A. Lewis run for prime minister, you better vote for me. Can the foolish like that? I will not come on TV and come tell us a virus what can't even damage a little baby. I go kill off a whole nation. And then for sure, I say, I did insult to injury, Jamaica 4.8 million people. And when them say them order the corona packages, guess what them order? 2,000. And you come on national TV and tell the people them have 4.8 million, so no send for 2,000 about the coronavirus, keep them. No, people. I as a government, I would have even come say, we're ordering some kit. I would come even tell the nation how much kit to order. That for sure say, the government no good. They never care for the people from morning. This government don't care for the people them. But nevertheless, we have to vote. It's democracy. It's freedom of movement. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for sure, say the Chinese them now, have that country lock. You don't know what our prime minister do? Our prime minister do the unthinkable. Prime minister went into the governor general. And I don't know if the Queen of England know about this. And took it out. I'm just hearing people, I'm not certain, but whom hear from a credible source. and took it out a mandate to take away freedom of speech from the Jamaican citizens. That means that any foolishness what the Prime Minister and him followers them deal with, if the Jamaica public is to say nothing about it, them can go to prison same time without no search warrant and without no warning. Same thing like what them do at China. So if that is not in America and it is not in England, it is only in China. Now we also the Jamaican Prime Minister sign a mandate to the Governor General, go to the Governor General for a mandate, and the Governor General signed the mandate. So you know what this means, people? It said the peoples of Jamaica. So the lawyers them, now the more freedom of speech. The judges them, now the more freedom of speech. The doctors them, and remember the people, if the Prime Minister was to come today and said, the Chinese virus is good for the Jamaican people, and the doctors them was to say no, the doctor just gone to prison. Cause him say him disagree with the Prime Minister or a law what the Prime Minister said. So people, if this is true, remember, judges and lawyer, police and doctor, you all are in problem because you're not exempt from the law. Freedom of speech as we know it has flown through the gate. What our great heroes and our founding fathers and mothers have fought for, freedom of speech, the Prime Minister just give it back to China, took it away from us. And if Jamaican Prime Minister brave enough to do it, Cayman, Panama, Trinidad, all that who sell out to the Chinese them, the Chinese them are going to force enough to do it. And then now, what them know, the Chinese claim said they may give out kit now, medical kit, for heal the nation of Chinese virus, aka what they want to call it, coronavirus, to the people who not even have no virus. And the government they try to scare the people, until the people are scared, the government just give them the virus free, and they're just glad to take it because they don't read. Ladies and gentlemen, you see it? That's why we have the lowest amount of account ever. Because anything to do with education, black people are wired. Anything with education, black people are wired. So, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump's 100% right. It's a Chinese virus. So if only believe corona can kill somebody, don't say them the Chinese them up. Chinese them could have done. If only believe that coronavirus can kill black people, only it's like what the Chinese them say, black people are monkey. Yeah, man, sir, you can pay a black man $2 to kill off his whole nation. He will do it. But you cannot pay a Chinese $20 million if you kill one Chinese. Them right. So now China have been successful in crippling the Western economy. You know, I'm going to be for Her Majesty and the Rothschilds them, I've got jump up and put up some of them hidden fee and put the economy for the market. We can't afford for China fuck up the country, people. And you, Mr. Jamaica Prime Minister, Mr. Andrew Wallace, this is a message from the founding fathers. We don't know if it's a clone, but in case if you're not a clone, it's just licky and just want Chinese money so for fuck up your own country. This is a message. You was just a little country boy from Spanish Town who, when Bruce Golden fucked up, will give you the chance to make something of yourself. And this is how you repay us. So this is a message, Mr. Andrew Wallace, for we the elites and all the founding fathers. Be careful. You're treading on thin soil. No one prime minister can mash up the elites, Mr. Andrew Wallace. No one prime minister can mash up the banking system, Mr. Andrew Wallace. No one prime minister, Mr. Andrew Wallace, whether you're on the PMP side or on the Labour side, can cripple the business economy, Mr. Andrew Wallace, and turn it over to your Chinese friend them, or only Chinese friend them. It can't work. It will not work. So, ladies and gentlemen, what the Chinese them do now, can't remember now. The Chinese them know what they go on in them countries, so they could have, the Chinese government people, so they don't want to go sit down innocent Chinese people and go take step on them. They're just doing their job. Them got more to feed to, and they got a lot of Chinese friends. And enough of them dead in the Chinese virus. Epidemic in the China people. A lot of them died in it. And if you never know, in China, the people over there live underneath harsh punishment. Not all of them, but most of them. No freedom of speech, no freedom of internet, no freedom of movements. Them worse than hell over there. And if the government tell them jump and them don't jump, them dead. We don't want that for Jamaica. And that Mr. Andrew Wallace want. The man want to turn over in the China people. So, when me see the man are here, I mean, if the opposition leader get a pay card, first me say opposition leader keeps so silent. I never see that history in no country. You have opposition leader and election around the corner, and the prime minister go pay a fuckery, and the opposition leader now leak out publicly. So it's either the opposition leader get paid from the Chinese people to fuck up Jamaica too, or the prime minister got some secret scheme. Now people, look how many know Mr. Andrew Wallace. It must be a clone. Because Andrew Wallace, what we didn't know, was a minister of education. What we told him in a prime minister. Now, so the house, when they claim to find the first corona victim on the front of the road, good people live right. And the man in the quarantine, the house now, or the yard now. The man go over way in the community people. Where the woman not even they go. Where the woman not even live, but people know the lady mother. And then quarantine the whole village with over 100,000 people. And the yard where the woman go sleep, where the woman live, where her family them no quarantine the yard free of course. Now tell me people. And when I go over the yard people, the yard clean like whistle. The two look rasta man over there and the people are living a clean, not even no corona, no virus, not even cold. Because the yard they right on the seafront people. The people live on the beach, a beachfront property the people have. And Mr. Andrew wants to go quarantine and lock off much thousands of people for them yard. Dead for hungry for how long? The security system, them say Mr. Lewis, who feels for the people, but we can't do it. We are police, we are soldiers, we have to take orders. What thing I like? They must say, Mr. Lewis, hurry up. Hurry up. I'm going to run for government because we need better pay. We need better pay. But police force them people not getting no pay. So where do you know? When they're not paying, more police force them. They forgot to some job what them want to do because they want to pay, because they want to take care of them family. And God know people. When I go all over the world, our Jamaican police are the hardest working police them and military force. Because the man work with military force like them a police. So. It's not going to our country that happen. Our military and police force are the hardest working force them. And them get the less pay. And I believe me comfortable with that. Knowing that am I military force them? Never my colleagues them a soldier. Never my colleagues them a police. Feel it. Feel it. Big up my police force. And big up my defense force. Big up my nurse and my doctor them. Ladies and gentlemen, when I turn president or prime minister, the whole country will rich. But at least everybody will be good. First thing, my nurse them, I forget triple pay. Andrew Wallace promised the people themselves, them win the election, I'm going to double the raise of pay. People have voted me until now, instead of raise of pay double, it drop. And gas raise, bus fare raise, taxi fare raise. And the man single-handedly a truck and a stagger the country, ladies and gentlemen. And wow, if it's going to shut up. Then you go to the Governor General, I heard that they go to the Governor General and go to a mandate. Say anybody talk against the government or go to prison. Hey? Mr. Say I never do it. You sure certain never do it? Michael Man never do it. Buster Man to the founding fathers never do it, and Norman Manley. And Andrew Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, this will get to you to sorry for and put the parliament. I am coming to the country where it fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no bad feel against the Prime Minister as a human being. But I have a bad feelings against him as a leader. Or as a man who put for lead the country economical and political way. No. Same thing the Chinese about do like what I'm doing with Beijing. With the world. I don't know people, because the Chinese have now give out billions of dollars out of medicine free of cost on people. For calm down the corona so-called Chinese virus over them have. What them put what them themselves sit down and orchestrate it, and then them what them do now, them do blame the US government and the US army. Make it happen. Yes. And Mr. Some look idiot. Media people on the TV say they never hear that. Media Jamaican hear that. And watch what me show them, because I remember me thought before Donald Trump come talking. So one time I said Donald Trump link me one away for and say LA, said this before me said. Media Jamaican hear that. And I'm from China, I hear from Japan, I hear from. And me hear it. Oh, Oprah Winfrey, no Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, CNN, and then people say they never hear, they never hear that. Yes, Donald Trump, big up yourself. You're right. It's Chinese virus, ladies and gentlemen. But American got it covered now. So now, if Donald Trump's got it covered and locking border them from China, then same time now, our prime minister now over here in Jamaica led through 200, at least that is the count that I got it. I don't know if I'm more. 200 and odd when the whole world said them lock our borders. Let in over 200 and odd Chinese in our country without visa, without passport, without nothing at all, without our immigration system. I'm going to hear the prime minister or the government them come on TV and said, we need to find those Chinese people. We come report to themselves now. We don't know if we have the Chinese virus. Which people, we know them have it. Because then there's somebody elite Chinese them. So I'm not going to tell them have it because I know person have it. But you should be worried if them have it. People, my fellow citizens of the world, because I'm a world government. If I'm talking stupidness, you can tell me. If I'm talking crap, you can tell me. But on a fundamental level, be fundamentally speaking. No, I say the media them who are crucified Donald Trump shouldn't talk the truth. Mr. Trump is a freedom speaker. He's got to talk what is on his mind. He's got to talk what is the truth. Mr. Trump said it's Chinese virus, and LL was telling him a long time, Prime Minister, futuristic Prime Minister, entertainer, social media guru, pop reggae dancer, superstar, CEO of Trillionaire Records. I told you guys, it was a Chinese virus. It's not Corona. And Corona cannot kill no one. Unless you're in your 90 or your 70 year old or your 90 year old. Not even 70, in a 90 year old. And you have arthritis and that kind of thing, and you just go catch coronavirus and add to it. And you just lay in your bed and not take your flu shot. It can affect you. And it must kill you. It can revive. And this is not my words or my professionality words. These are the symptoms and the professional words of the United Health Organization. Go up on the website and go look at it. Paragraph 76, you will see it. Because I never me go look it up. I'll make my little 12-year-old son go look it up. And if him a 12-year-old can go look at it and say, Daddy, why are they running from the coronavirus? Oh, my son, go and ask the Prime Minister of Jamaica why he went to the national TV and go get the whole Jamaica panic, make women get stabbed up, make people beat people for cough, make people lose much billions of dollars. A lack of bus. We didn't need a lockdown of Jamaica for that. The only thing you should do now, all who's coming to the airport, sanitize them, test them, because since you don't want to pay the money, forget the official test them, forget them. So when you come into airport, if you got to come to Jamaica, here's where you go. There's an added $25 or $45, make a profit on the kit them. Because the kit them about $20 for the kit them. So people will tell me if I know this Prime Minister should I do. When you come in, if you're going to come to Jamaica to clear the immigration port, there will be an added $45 cost for a flu test or for a corona test. So when you come to the airport, everybody go to the airport, beep, they test them. Oh, it don't work. All right, you're good. Beep, they test them, because the testing can be tested on one person, ladies and gentlemen. Some people might cheat the game and use the test pan to somebody, because that person might not have it and them say, hey, we can test pan somebody. It's not Jamaica, it's hustling going. And some man might think after alcohol money. Put the test by your face, your forehead, test your eat. Then, like I said, the doctor do, test your tongue, then they test your nose, then you breathe in and out. They run up on the treadmill, or do you want to do anything when you do corona test, and you have the test itself. People, it's a boom, and drink your blood test. You might find out say that have all AIDS and gonorrhea and cancer, or you might sick like Dr. Love and them and they have open cough and one bag of thing and never know. So people, so don't come on national TV and tell the world 4.8 million Jamaican citizens say, only could afford to buy 2,000 kit and they will be on their way. When you have FedEx people, remember in the Carolina thing now, I can show I went into FedEx and go ship off some things to 2 days. And I'll know the kit them for the Carolina, them can't reach Jamaica. That means if this Carolina thing was a real killer, you know, it's dead people that by now. And the Prime Minister went to the national TV and told my Jamaican citizens them that this thing is very dangerous and very wicked. I told me dropping people like fly and put my people in a stage of panic. Mr. Andrew, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Mr. Andrew, if he was my father, I would never tell nobody to say my father. Because I don't want nobody to say my father dunce. I have to look up to my father and say, no matter what is my father bright and intelligent. And I get paid to talk, so I will talk. A politician get paid for run the country and the also get paid to talk. So you can't stop a politician when I talk. So I don't want to talk, stop Mr. Andrew from talking. Mr. Andrew do talk, but talk positive things. An entertainer get paid for DJ and get paid for talk. So we will talk and we will talk positive things. So people, coronavirus cannot kill no black people. It might can kill a white old people, but not even a black old people it can kill. Coronavirus was founded out in the late 50s or 60s. But because it's a mild infection, nobody even talk about it. We talk about flu, we talk about dengue fever, we talk about chicken pox, we talk about yellow fever, we talk about Ebola and all those things. And when Ebola was around, Uncle Dr. Fordham alone, me say, go harder the campaign about Ebola. Mr. Prime Minister never campaign one day about Ebola. I say, my lock down the airport, I put people on quarantine for Ebola. One Ebola is 199% of people who catch Ebola died. And Ebola was a man-made disease. I would never see Mr. Prime Minister glimpse against Ebola for the country. When chicken gun were kill off over 300 people in a space a couple of days in Jamaica, I never see the Prime Minister of the government them make a blink about chicken gun here. Only thing them tell us, just go and drink some busy and drink some this and which it work. Because Jamaica people, Jamaica have the largest botanical garden in the world, in the Oak Garden. Botanical garden, ladies and gentlemen, it provides 60% of the world medicine. Not even when it's also Jamaica State. Jamaica have the largest rainforest or the largest mangrove, what you call it, you know, cockpit countries in the world, the #1. And out of them cockpit countries there, how much medicine and how much things come out of it. That's why we have the Chinese and they come here and they kill it off for search for gold and diamond and search backside and they kill off for cockpit country them with the vex. I was still vex. And when the Prime Minister give them Goat Island for to destroy the mangrove over there with the vex. That's why my people them they demonstrate and will get back the mangrove from them. But the Chinese them still not give up because they claim say they have to want Jamaica because they know say if you lack Jamaica, you have part of the US, you're closer to the US. You can lock up the US. People, one at a time, they come to me to try to buy me out. But Elias does not take buyout because nothing that opposes Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, Elias will support. Nothing that opposes the USA, Elias will support. If you're against the United States of America, you're against L.A. Lewis. If you want to destroy Toronto, Canada, or Canada, you're against L.A. Lewis. If you want to destroy Mother England, you're against L.A. Lewis. If you want to destroy Africa, you're against L.A. Lewis. L.A. Lewis support Africa, Canada, the US, and all Caribbean countries and diaspora worldwide. I support, in a way, Mother Russia too. But most of all, from with America, you're with L.A. Lewis. So anything give threat for destroy America, I'm not supporting it. So China, I will not support the dirty ass. Moving a bomb clot. Mr. Prime Minister, cut out the fuckery. You get enough money from China now, tell them go back on them yard. See that? In the Corona system, you're taking over 200 and odd Chinese store coming up on them submarine. And left the submarine, and you send a Coast Guard them go for the submarine for safekeeping for the Chinese when this thing blow off. Then you, what, let me tell you what going on now, people. What them want to do with Bull Bay now. Them want to make sure say because the Bull Bay have no only for bank and it not have no only for people like the L.A. Lewis and the Usain Bolt them and the Shelley and Fraser, and they might have no only for people like Leachin and they consider as a local poor community. What the Prime Minister want to do, people, I'm telling you, so Bull Bay people and Jamaica citizens do not make this happen. Them want to pass the Chinese new vaccine and they're going to make it mandatory. So them, and they want to do it in England too. And so when you get them new vaccine, the people, it control the mind to have a gold dust powder in it. And that gold dust powder, people, can make them control by remote, like what you see them doing for the Hollywood star them. Like Lady Gaga them. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, it turned into a zombie. So mind control. Same thing like what the Chinese they do with Andrew Wallace there by dropping it in the water and lock off the water system from the whole Jamaica. And Jamaica was surrounded by wood and water. The Prime Minister said we have a water shortage in the whole entire island. And when we go down at the dam, people, the dam will overflow. And Father God just fuck them up and fall like 2-day rain. And the dam almost flood out the whole of Spanish Town. And then even when the dam flood out Spanish Town, 2 days after that when the host them that it was dry up yet, the government still come say, we have a water shortage. Now people, we ever see a dam float over, dam run over, and we have what Jamaica can't charter water, we have much underground water system. We have the purest underground water system in the world. Which we should sell America water, we should sell England water. But no, because them want to sneak in the Chinese them over here for dominate, and the Chinese them give the president and the prime minister for Jamaica and probably the opposition leader. Don't know people. I'm just saying, because the first member say in a country election they're on the corner. And the opposition leader is not saying yang nadia zeng and chang a Chinese country people. So I talk what them supposed to say. So people, we need to support America or we need to support England. Nothing is wrong for doing business with China. But doing business with a country who don't like us, doing business with a country who not look up to us, business in a country where them check say every black man a monkey. Remember the Chinese them say themselves they say black people are monkey, you know. I mean hear nobody say nothing about that, you know. But when Donald Trump's gonna come and say Chinese virus, I'll do the thinking Whoopi Goldberg, but me never hear that. Me never hear say a China the virus come from. Whoopi Goldberg. CNN. I want the news, you know. So no listen to one of the news. Chinese virus come from China. The whole epidemic start by China. So we should have sue China billions and billions of dollars. If you think them damage control or repair damages. Because China, once in the find out, say, them they release some virus, them should tell you the same time, but you don't want to fuck up America, them don't want to pray, say, and the CIA go over America and make the virus drop. You don't want to buy the virus. Nothing like that. And them drop them on a virus because them have a plan to collapse the stock market, which should work. Correct? The stock market is that we look billions of dollars. And then the licky prime minister Andrew Wallace people, the man come at Jamaica and come back the Chinese them and go up on national TV himself, If he said even Mr. Tufton, it would be so bad, because who could have cost Mr. Tufton. But we watch how the Chinese become loyal to them. So people are at a war in Jamaica now. L.A. Lewis, Queen Elizabeth, Donald Trump versus Andrew Holness and the Chinese government. So Jamaica split into two right now, people. So over side they're on. The Chinese, them and Andrew Holness, who don't like black people, who don't like them on the country. See that? Andrew Holness took out a thing from the governor jail. I heard people, and you know, when me hear things now, I mean, you're not normal. So Jamaica, we don't have no freedom of speech now. So we're there in China now. It's like when China attack anything against the government. When the government got crap, end up a prison. I heard that Andrew Holness is the first prime minister in the Caribbean ever do that. So the sure say Chinese have a lot now by our balls. So people, all who used to love them poodle dog, and used to love them like a bulldog and them pit bull, kiss them goodbye. Them they go turn party now. Them they go turn dinner now. Them they go up on the dinner table now. And you can't say nothing about it. Because Andrew Holness already got past the law. Nurses and doctors who think they only have freedom of speech, it got from you. Mr. Judge and Mr. Lawyer, because the law said every individual in a Jamaica, no individual is higher than the law. So, I want to know what's going on. We know Marvin Gaye. I don't know what's going on. So people, I don't know, left on a comment and tell me what you think about the Prime Minister passed a new law there, what half of the country don't know about. But will Suka is putting his plan and tell me what you think about with Bull Bear, or them black them Bull Bear, quarantine Bull Bear, and never quarantine the house. What them said the woman come from, what the corona. The house free up all now, and me go by the house and drink lemonade. And they eat all mango for the building tree. And they come into crossroad, the woman that come from, where the woman that even go. Quarantine people, lockdown, caboozle, bamboozle, and the people they're dead for hungry. I think I must have 2 days yesterday, them send 2 van load of food go up there. How do you send 2 van load of food for go supply a couple 100,000 people? And this look dirty girl come on TV, wanna live up on the place, but oh, so me get my grocery and me get my 2 water, my girl. Or 2 bottles of spring water for go serve a house load with 10. Or 2 bottles of spring water for go serve for a house load with about 4 people. Not even 4 people, 1 people. By the time I drink 1 spring water, because people remember so up this act like fire. And the desert up there, so God will be able to find out what I mean people. Up there, so it's a desert. Only thing you have a look at seafront on it. Walk eat a look at cold every now and then, but by the time the sun rise 12 o'clock in the sky, people bag them a supper. So big up my police and my soldier them up there. Because them say LA when I really want there, but we get orders. We say the fucker job this something come give it. And then we never go quarantine Kingston. Since them they said them find a couple more than 1 people at Kingston with corona. Because yes, people have to find people with corona. Corona is a mild flu. Everybody have corona and they want some flu. But it is nothing to worry about. Go on the World Health Organization website, paragraph 60 something or 70 something, you'll find it because it's about a 10-page something. So you go back to other pages. So if the World Health Organization was older than Mr. Andrew Holness, and what is older than my grandmother, put it out, the corona is nothing to worry about. Why did Mr. Prime Minister went to the national TV, got embarrassed in front of the whole entire world by saying coronavirus is the most deadliest virus? No. We need to sue the Chinese and Mr. Andrew Holness right now. We need to sue Andrew too. Damage control, assessment, damage of Jamaica, economic asset now. Now you have to look at taxi man them now. What? So all taxi man will pay the mortgage now. Come and buy now. All the taxi man go pay them to come mortgage now. My look at taxi friend and people say at the worst history because some of them can't carry them car. So when now the gas raise, the taxi fare car raise, and you're going to carry cheaper say car, or you're going to buy money. The shop people them know. When time you feel like your shop after certain hours and the light bill raise and everything raise, oh, you're going to make back money, ladies and gentlemen. When the people them who lock off from them work for 14 days, in them house and hungry, all them all get back money. And then when time the workplace who lock down, through the Prime Minister still lock down, and them lose so much billions of dollars for that week there, all them all get back the money there. Well, the Prime Minister didn't get back money from the Chinese, them say him good. And them done rob money already from the economy, say him good. But no, true enough for them black people that don't read or write, so they will kill you for talk the truth. They will kill you for even save them. So I don't even care for what even save nobody. I'm just talking because more make sure so when time the international people them look on that show you, they will say, oh, you have one smart Jamaican. But think so all of them they gone. So, and all I want to gears, remember, you know, the Chinese new thing, because if you believe the DJs and the singers them sing about gears and it was bad. Underneath the Chinese new government law, when you got dead, literally dead, execution style. Christians, when you got dead, when the church got burned down. Because the Chinese them new law state that no church must be nowhere in the world again. So people, Andrew Holness law is going to go against Christianity, gay, entertainer, intellectual people, all people with freedom of speech and freedom of mind. So it's going to be next to China now, ladies and gentlemen, with a new law that one Andrew Holness get from the Governor General. It's got to move in slowly. Because you know if you move it in speedily, Jamaica will mad. So with the help of the new vaccine, what them are going to get in the hospital now, what them are going to juke you with for control the brains, and what them are dropping the tank water them, that's why them cut off the water from the pipe them. And so the pipe system mash up. And when the people find out the pipe system never mash up, then them just a water load the dam. So people, man, I know. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't escape this if you stand up and don't say nothing about it. You all can do something. Make a video, make a tweet, make a comment, write a letter to the Prime Minister, tell him to cut out him stupidness, go on the talk, show them, but the radio, they check them most to get buyout. So there's hardly no freedom of speech radio station. So when I forgot to turn to a thing, them social media now, make a video, send it to a friend them, because what them do now, the Chinese them give the Jamaican government them a system now where them can delete your video them off a social network without your consent. And without the consent of Facebook or social or YouTube, them delete it themselves like what they do in China. So see it, violation of website or violation of now cyberspace now. So see it, ladies and gentlemen, but do not believe me. But remember, everything I'm telling you, all it's come to pass. So you might not believe me now, but ladies and gentlemen, it's coming, it's here. So you don't have to believe me. Google it. Well, it's a beautiful night. I'm looking for I think I'm on your man. So bankers, kiss the bank goodbye, because they go bankrupt. Trying to go flood the market with money, flood the market with car. So nobody would even take a loan again. The money that will become nothing. They will cripple the economy. So people, so China starts send out the virus now. So another day, Corona with the wicked and the virus. So believe me and I believe me. I'm going to say, I did what God's them tell me to do. LA Lewis, I'm a God-fearing and a God-blessed individual. I don't say nothing without the gods them tell me to do it. So big up all my Christian friends them, my Rasta friends them, Salam Alaikum, to all my Muslim friends them. But trust me, kiss on the Muslim faith goodbye. Because with the Chinese them control fully. If you not say Chinese, you not say nothing. Mourn for the loss of the innocent Chinese them, or the Chinese government them slaughter, for stagger the or cripple the Western. So I cry for them because I had a China friend in China, enough of them dead. And they were deliberately killed, ladies and gentlemen. And Chinese them try to cover it as a coronavirus. But when them start drop hard, then it was no, them was the US make them virus get captured because the US you want to capture the virus for use it against another country. So them try to tell a lie for the US for the people that hate Donald Trump's and hate the US. We know it's a lie. So when Donald Trump stalked people and said it's a Chinese virus, it is a Chinese virus because it's not corona. Corona can harm a fly, much as a mosquito. So people big up themselves, man. But there I go and eat my dinner. So Mr. Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, you need to apologize to the Jamaica people and tell them it was a type of error made by your advisor. Because I know one time the people look, and Mr. Andrew Holness, remember, I tell you already now, you try to cripple the Jamaica money system, cripple banking system, cripple business system. If you're trying to friend them up on, it's not gonna work. And Mr. Opposition Leader, where are you now in these times? See, you get the election left run clean. But come back and have some secret for you. Or you either get money from the Chinese them to Mr. Peter Phillips. Where are you now? For lick out against all these things. I couldn't say I go. I say when I dip on TV every day. Fundamentally speaking, fuck Ragwan. Michael Manley dip on TV. Fuck Ragwan. Who's a Simpson dip on TV? Oh, not draw my tongue. Oh, not say a fool to Ragwan. First opposition leader, me say, now contest the Prime Minister for no stupidness when I'm going and trust me. Are the worst. Me was in Jamaica, people. GCT got 100%. Can't pay all that water bill or rent. One bill of house and enough people can't buy the cement. That's how I feel like we run parliament. See that? My police have not get a good pay. And nobody now look out against that. People tell you. Big up all police that Jamaica, I love you, rate you. The police and people, and them are maintain the law. And them have to try for, see that? Since coronavirus is so dangerous, the Prime Minister sent out the whole of police and forgot lock down place where them said coronavirus there and not even give the people the right mask. So suppose we don't really have the Chinese virus for two people. Imagine what police would have did. Imagine what soldier would have gone back to their wife with Chinese virus. If it really there, oh Jesus. The police them just have to look at alcohol. People, alcohol, look. Phone no side joke. Watch what the video them escape from China. Them people have had masks, them have alcohol, and them have a more sophisticated mask than Jamaican, and them dead said because the Chinese virus was wicked and coronavirus people. So the Chinese virus did ever for them nowhere in England or the death rate would be like brrr. Your Prime Minister said he know that in the next couple of days mass load of people can drop down. Or the Prime Minister know that. Because him know the plan what him and the Chinese friend would have for drop piece of the Chinese virus in Jamaica, but the true snack up puss and one of the herbalists and the whole of Jamaican people themselves come out and they say, yo, you mad man, my grandma got that birthday this year. And grandmother say, yo, go put in some hanker removes, I not know what them call it. It kind of backfire upon him. And him said the people start to read that right. And they're like, whatever them Jamaica people they do, we have University of West Indies, one of the brightest colleges in the world. And we have UTech again. And we doctor them smart. So find out that all of the doctor them could have buy out. So my doctor them get buy out for back him. Cause, you know, a friend thing in politics. But the other doctor them say, you're mad. We don't want to, we got college, go get a big doctor degree. Mr. Prime Minister, we can't back up on the one. And worse, the overseas doctor them said come on TV to us and no coronavirus, and the overseas doctor them put for them thing and documentary. And I like our Jamaican doctor was just talk and them come on social media. The overseas doctor them said come on social media and say, no, this is not coronavirus. And further on coronavirus and so people start to panic. But the Chinese them don't pay the media already, and the Prime Minister don't pay the media for this and vast it up. See that there's all one man that country dead from coronavirus. 80 years old. Returning residents. When check it out. Heart attack kill the man. Man go there with a young girl. And go see the young girl with a young boy. Catch heart attack and dead because 80 years old 6 people. What is the man dead? Them saw corona kill the man. Them wicked around them. So people, I feel so Mr. Andrew for resign and give the thing to the rightful leader them. Give it to Christopher Tufton and give the party to Mr. Arne Shaw or Babs Grange. Them people figure a shot at thing and them deserve it. But through them they use him. And this happened here. Because when Bruce Golding make the local laps up with this Rift Valley Labour Day killing, they put Andre there as a scapegoat and see it swam to the scapegoat or regret it. Scapegoat now embarrass the party. Almost richer than the world now. Because the Chinese have a feed and joe like left right and out money. Yo. Chinese don't pay tax in Jamaica. But if we don't pay our tax, tell my friend from Mumbai there, the Mumbai said, hello, we have to pay bigger tax than the Chinese so they can sell things cheaper than us. Chinese don't pay tax. They might have a risk credit card. But nevertheless, we can't blame them. It's business. But deal with the business, but not try to come around my country. They try to come eat off my pool down, my lizard them, milk a scorpion them, then the party are balanced. And that was so they try to cripple the economy. Good economy tries to try to cripple. And they try to mash up England. See that war in England right now, people. So the Chinese have create war. Them properly plan it out, people. But these Chinese them are done. Them look like fool so them look like fool and sharp, but them have sense. Because if say England here, all the war broke out of England of people, they're glad. Chinese have rejoiced right now. So cheers, we are successful. We are successful. We mash up England. We will recover. And we will come back and get stronger and stronger. We are the United Nations. We are England, we are America, we are Canada, we are Jamaica, we are the British and the USA diaspora. We will recover China. Remember that. That Anna Schwarzenegger, hasta la vista. Oh, see you now.